What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a... And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good...
Kevin, good evening.
That warrior mentality, the common thread there, D.A. Thanks so much. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, we've got Jay Crowder. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now, here's Garland. The pass to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Love. Here's Drummond. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Right side, Dragic. Lets it go from the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
The open look here for Sexton. Cleveland the rebound.
There is such a consistent aspect to what Kevin Love does. Reads the ball coming off the board as well as anyone in the NBA.
Deflects the pass, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Dragic. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Garland kicks to Osman. Love outside. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Butler. After Colin Sexton's miss. Crowder kicks to Adebayo. Back to Crowder. Outside for Robinson. Clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Sexton to the right side. Now Drummond. Now Garland. 2 minutes. Pass to Love. Takes a 3. Goran Dragic grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's Butler that time on the assist from Crowder. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Drummond. Miami grabs the miss. Butler deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Pulls up. Drummond trying to get himself free. Garland, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now Love. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. Here's Garland. His three-pointers off the mark. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Seven seconds left here in the opening quarter. Olynyk the pass to Hero. And Thompson sends it back. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Dragic. Derek Jones is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Hero into the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Goes up again. Thompson misses. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Hero. To the middle. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Windler. They get it again. And Porter putting it right back in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Heat shooting well. 50% from the floor. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
I don't think you can give Olynyk a lane to the bucket. He's got tremendously long strides that allow him to get to the cup quickly.
Garland with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. From deep. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Jones drives in. The shot off that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The wide open look here for Garland. A miss that time would have put him up. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Passes it to Jones. And there's the pass to Hero. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Miami needs to get a shot off. Iguodala no good. The Cavaliers trailing. It's Porter outside. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Olynyk. Miami no good on that time either. Well, Cleveland shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And they take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish.
Iguodala against Porter. Olynyk trying to break loose. The Cavaliers pull it in. Nance has got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson dishes to Sexton. Pass to Porter. Cleveland moving it around. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Iguodala, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Hero. They could use a bucket. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Porter, no luck.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The Cavaliers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Olynyk. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Porter outside. No good on the last second attempt there.
Well, you love how Iguodala's...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. And
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Hands out there with Thompson. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Dragic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Dragic has got his second basket of the game. Here's Osman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Shots good from Butler.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. He'd have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. He feeds it to Robinson. Up against Dragic, and stolen by Drummond. Love kicks to Nance. Down low. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. Miami no good on that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Shot's good by Butler.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
The drive by Nance.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Pass to Dragic. It's Crowder on the wing. Outside Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Yep, it counts. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Outside Crowder, right wing. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thompson finds Nance. Out to the right wing. Back to Osman. 6 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. From deep 3-point range. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Butler. Outer dishes to Butler. Dragic looking for an opening. No good with the wing jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Drummond with it. Robinson picks him up. And that one's good. Drummond.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Hands in the high post. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jimmy Butler is out there with Hero. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Butler, here we go. Count that bucket.
Explosive drive by Jimmy Butler. Defender draped all over him. Forget about it.
Garland kicks to Porter. Iguodala with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing as you might expect from this guy.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Out left to the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Crowder, he's checked in for the Heat. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. On the wing, Porter. Stolen. Floats it up for Iguodala. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
To the middle, Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala is so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. The feed to Sexton. Butler with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Could he pass?
And another fast break chance here for the Heat. Here we go. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Windler. Defended by Crowder. Pass to Garland. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
To the left side wing. Windler, the pass to Sexton. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Porter. Sexton on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hero, the shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
On the wing, Porter. There's Garland. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Heat going the other way now. In the corner, Iguodala with it. It's Crowder on the wing, defended by Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler, and then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Money!
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Here's Sexton. It's in!
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Adebayo passes to Butler. It's in!
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Iguodala, right side. That 3 off the mark. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler with the steal. Crowder finds Butler. Count it!
And they do have a foul to give.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Garland. Gets the game winner to fall.
Oh! And he wins it at the buzzer.
Oh, an astonishing way to end this.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Hey, you know what time it is. It's Top Plays time. With me, the 2K MC. I know you're fired up for this week's edition, and I am too. Show me some top plays. Tipping off with Kinfolks. On Fire and Pro-Am.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own and with pregame.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Here we go. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at point guard. Now here's Wall. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
To the right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Osman missing. Here's Washington now. Out to the wing. And here's Wall. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Off target with his 3. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Here is Bryant. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Garland, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. For 3, Love. Wall grabs the board. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Pass to Osman. It's Drummond, high post. Hachimura against Love. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Garland. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys was wide open in that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Beal.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Sexton's shot is good.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Left side, Wall. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Outside, Sexton to the wing on the left. Passes it to Osman to the wing right side. Garland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Fader on the way. Beal pulls it in.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Travis Berton's out there with Brown. Then there's Payton. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. Sexton for 3. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Smith. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The defenders trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Nance. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Payton. No points in the game yet for him. And Payton throws it down hard.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game. The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Smith scanning the floor. Porter with the steal. Sexton kicks to Porter. Back to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Porter passes to Sexton. over Payton. And the shot falls short this time. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now the pass to Porter. Back to Sexton. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Sexton against Payton. Pass to Wagner. From downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Bertans. Smith outside. To the left side wing. Here's Wagner. Headshot off. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Sexton. Bertans grabs the board.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got his second basket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Outside, Porter looking to end the run. Payton with some nice D. Wizards leading by 9, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time, and pretty good focus on that play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And stolen by Love. Here's Osman. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now just a 4-point Wizards lead.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Left side, Wall. Right side, Bryant. Drummond with it. Picked up by Bryant. Love the pass to Garland. Back to Love. Down low. Sexton kicks to Garland. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. And another shot. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal the pass to Bonga, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good work there as it goes.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Passes it to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Mahimi's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. For the finish. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the 3rd quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The pass to Drummond. Washington with the rebound.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And that one's good. Osman's got 10. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
So that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Nance kicks to Garland. Second shot opportunity. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Thompson.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. And Washington again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the call on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both shots good from the stripe.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Outside, Porter. Kicks it to Garland. To the paint. Here's Thompson. The shot missing. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ish Smith is out there with Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Outside, Porter. Pass to Nance. Now, here's Garland. It's blocked.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Smith outside, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Brown outside. Over in the corner, Bertans. The Wizards working the ball around now. Inside, pocket 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Brown wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Washington with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Well, the big man Thompson intent on getting out in transition that time.
Nice shot by Smith. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
On the wing, Porter for the 3. The offensive rebound. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Smith finds Brown. Smith with the basket on the assist by Brown. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. John Wall's checked in for Washington. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's hauled in by Brown. Washington leading now by 13. Down low, the kick out to Wall. Over in the corner, Brown. To the middle. Here's Mahimi. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mahimi. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Troy Brown. Free throw good, Sexton.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Here's Love. Rebounded by the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Wizards.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smith.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And the Wizards with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Bryant. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Bertans for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Wallace with it. Here's Garland. No good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Baer.
And they've got an appetite. An appetite for not one, not two, but 3 defenders. Cooking up the big-time top play. Can we just refer to them as the perfect people eater from now on? Moving on to Ben Carlisle's 7. Tight game late, and they're pushing.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matches. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. So here's Miami's starting group. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Crowder in at the 4 slot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Dragic. Back to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic kicks to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer, Butler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love Butler's composure in pressure situations. He doesn't really get rattled.
It's Beal on the wing. Back to Wall for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Now here's Beal. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. To the inside, here's Butler. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Butler's got 5 points so far.
He uses good strength and body control to finish around the rim. Butler's a force around the basket.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Washington. Here's Dragic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here is Hachimura. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Beal can't get it to go.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Pulls it up. And that one is off.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
To the left wing. Crowder, the pass to Dragic. Over Wall. No good from Dragic. Wizards trail by 5. Hachimura kicks to Wall. And they call an illegal screen here. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Gary Payton has checked in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Heat, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. Now, here is Smith. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Iguodala. On the wing, Iguodala. It's stolen by Bertans. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
The Heat leading by 5. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Smith no good. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Adebayo finds Jones. Here's Olynyk. Bertans defending. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith. Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brown against Jones. Brown the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And Adebayo sends it back to the paint. And here is Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Jones sends it back. And they'll keep possession. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. It's hauled in by Iguodala.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Jones dishes to Olynyk. Here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And that does it for the first quarter. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who texted,
being yourself, being.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shot.
Wow, hammering it in!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Olynyk against Bertans. It's Brown on the wing. Now Adebayo. Feeds it to Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Payton outside. Pass to Smith. Out to the right wing. Bertans against Olynyk. Miami leading by 11. The 3. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Hero. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Washington the other way.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pull down 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
The Heat making a switch here. Jay Crowder's checked in for Olynyk. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jones. Robinson's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. Poked away. Back to Robinson. Beyond the arc. Washington with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Beal, the pass to Wagner. Back to Beal. Inside. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Wagner.
I like seeing Bill thread the needle there. A fabulous passer in the pick and roll.
Outside Crowder. Robinson down low. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Crowder. Dragic looking it over. Over to Wall. No good from Dragic. It's Beal on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Three-pointer. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Dragic with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Heat. Wizards trail by 9. Hachimura down low. He's against Crowder, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Dragic against Wall. Outside Robinson. Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. 4 on the shot clock. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
He thought he could snake over the top on that one, but that play, more often than not, is called.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Wall passes to Bryant. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wall against Dragic. The pass to Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, look, that's just the energy that Butler displays. A fiery personality who welcomes overcoming all types of challenges.
Brownie's checked in for Hachimura. Heat also with the sub. Heroes checked in for Duncan Robinson. To the middle. Olynyk with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Beal. Here's Bryant. Back to Beal. Got it off. Oh, he nails it just in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was all about Miami as the game got going. Well, he spent a few years bouncing around. And that's good.
Pull it back, Kobe. Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby GG.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Goes back up. Outside Crowder. Inside Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
And Wall. Here we go now. That one goes. Count it. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Miami leading by 10. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Out on the break, Crowder gets up and down pretty well.
The Wizards shooting for the game at 42%. They double team Beal. Right wing fires from deep. Bonga, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Butler from outside. That shot missing, and the Wizards now going the other way. Bonga, the pass to Wall. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Wall. Pass to Crowder. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 15.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
Traps in the tray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Up top, Dragic, covered by Wall. No good from Dragic. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Butler with the steal. The feed now to Crowder. Finished off the break. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Wall dishes to Bryant. Here's Hachimura. Here's Beal. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
1:30 left in the third. Lets it go. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Dragic with it. Pass to Adebayo. Over Bryant. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Passes to Bonga. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Wall. He feeds it to Bryant. Another shot, and Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
Wizards trail by 15, and here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way, and yes, it's good. He has 7.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Nailed from three-point land.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide-open teammate.
And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Smith. Troy Brown is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton. And it's Mahimi in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Olynyk finds Jones. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And there's the pass to Dragic. From deep. Washington with the rebound.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Good. Smith's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Dragic against Smith. And that one hits back iron. Wizards trail by 14. To the paint. Round the pass to Mahimi. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. Back to Beal. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Shot, high post. Rebound by Olynyk. Miami leading by 14. Pass to Hero. Now the dish to Dragic. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Adebayo's checked in, and again, Washington no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Dragic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 16.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fires from the corner, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Kicks it to Dragic. Adebayo down low. He's defended by Wagner.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And finished off by Beal.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Adebayo passes to Iguodala. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Now here's Beal. Pass to Wagner. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Dragic. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Smith left side. Over in the corner, Bertans. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Known for being a knockdown shooter, Beal has great confidence in his ability to connect from the mid-range.
Jones, the pass to Dragic. Now Adebayo. Jones looking for an opening. There's Dragic with the 3. He can't hit that time. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
There's Dragic with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. He kicks it to Dragic. Fires the 3. Miami no good on that time either. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And they're pushing the ball on the break. Sees the defender in the way, so they just jump right over him. Flight Ben cleared for takeoff. But seriously, what was the defense doing? Up next, we have Johnny Boy 2-1-2. Defenders playing them tight, and they look trapped. But wait, pulls off the...
Up next, the Cavaliers take... Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Now here's Dragic. The rebound by Kevin Love. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Unable to get that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's Sexton on top of the key. Love the pass to Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Love. Takes the 3. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Down low, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him, they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. Garland, no good. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And so Miami again turning it over.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Over to the wing. Here's Love. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6 points.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Crowder, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
One-on-one here. Here's Dragic, and he converts the layup.
The open court is where Dragic does a lot of damage. Exceptional speed.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the inside. Adebayo against Drummond.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance, and Adebayo throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the paint. The kick out to Dragic. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. The putback, Adebayo on the follow.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Sexton on the wing. No good from outside. And another fast break chance here for the Heat. Here we go. And it's Butler missing.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Let's go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Nice job by Butler. Really worked on the catch-and-shoot jump shot, getting it off a little bit quicker.
Garland kicks to Sexton. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler. Lays it up off the glass.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Garland with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Adebayo passes to Robinson. The three-pointer, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Crowder with the steal. Butler from outside. Love grabs the board. Now here's Drummond. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Jones. Hero out there with Dragic. And there's Iguodala. And it's Olynyk in at the center position.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it goes down 2 points. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. So it's Miami now. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Shot's good by Iguodala.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's Garland with the putback. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Dragic the pass to Olynyk. Over Thompson. Olynyk can't hit. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here's Iguodala outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Nance. It's hauled in by the Heat. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Jones. Dragic has got the lead up to 2 now for Miami. The Cavaliers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Thompson with the bucket.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Outside Dragic. There's the 3. Nance with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Hero. The rebound by Nance. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Windler, no good on the three. Thompson misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Feeds it to Olynyk. Iguodala kicks to Jones. They get the rebound, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Even though he lacks length, Olynyk's hustle makes him a threat on second chance opportunities.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8, so they take the lead. Osman's got his first 2 points.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now Adebayo. After the missed 3 from Andre Drummond, and they're on the break. Sexton for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson misses. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Down low. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Miami no good on that time either. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Drummond. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. Between it. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the open. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Basket good.
When you look at Love's strength and conditioning now compared to when he entered the league, this is why he's able to finish so often through contact.
Now here's Crowder. Adebayo passes to Crowder. Heat moving the ball around. The kick out to Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Robinson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Iguodala against Sexton. Pass to Dragic. For the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Dragic has got 8.
Absorbing the contact, finishing the play. Dragic has that great body control.
Out left to the wing. Here's Windler. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. There's the pass to Butler. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Butler, here we go. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Love. He's got 8.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Pass to Dragic. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Dragic dishes to Olynyk. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Olynyk's got the lead back up to 3 now for Miami. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
It's good on the putback. Olynyk's got 4 points this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the dunk by Love.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Butler from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
To the right side. Windler, the pass to Garland. Here's Windler, defended by Butler.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, there's Garland, and the rejection by Iguodala. For 3, Love. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Butler, the steal. Jumps up, and Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Olynyk. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 8 points for Kelly Olynyk.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Carving out space in the paint. Love puts the defense in a tough spot.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And the shot goes in. And the Heat lead by 4.
That's what Andre gives you out of the backcourt. Versatility, size, and he competes. He's also a coach out there on the floor.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Up in time. No good. Shot missing. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Miami ahead. They're up by 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. We've got Hero, Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Jones in at the small forward.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Shooting for Cleveland, Kevin.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Heat also with a sub. Robinson's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Hero. Sexton grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he makes that one. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Miami no good on that time either.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. Now here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. It's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Outside for Robinson. Iguodala outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Left side, Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Porter's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Here's Osman. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out. A big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before. Understands the importance of momentum.
The Heat trail by 4. Right side, Jones. Crowder dishes to Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And a big basket for Iggy. He is just a calm presence in key moments.
Sexton the pass to Porter. Dishes it to Drummond. The pass to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Osman missing. For Miami, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And then Jones with the jam.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And finished off by Porter.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Jones. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Jones. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter's running. And foul on the coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Thompson finds Porter. Back to Thompson. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
It drops.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Outside Porter. Oh, missed it.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Two shots.
It's the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Dragic looking for an opening. It's off. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith.
Pulls off the Houdini act to escape the coverage and throw down the wicked slam. Dang, Johnny boy, where'd you learn to play ball like that? Last but not least, let's go to X to a video. Looking for some points on the break, and they execute the give and go to perfection. A no.
How is that for a gorgeous sight? The Washington Monument. And as
well, guys,
David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Osman. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early. And what Brian has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown. Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Sexton. Drummond with it. Picked up by Bryant. Count the basket.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Right side Wall. Pass to Bonga. Wall taking his time here. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Hachimura. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Such a very consistent in-between shooter. The defense can't afford to let Hachimura get separation.
Osman kicks to Sexton. There's Garland. And it's off from three-point range. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kept alive. Here's Bryant. Good D by Drummond.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
From the Wizards, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Now here's Wall, and stolen by Love. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here is Bryant. Passes it to Hachimura. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got 5. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it.
There is such a consistent aspect to what Kevin Love does. Reads the ball coming off the board as well as anyone in the NBA.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the pass to Beal. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Garland the pass to Osman. From deep. They get it back.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that one, good.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Bryant dishes the wall. 23 seconds left to play in the first. He kicks to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
And here is Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game,
both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 3. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Johnson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. Wizards trail by 5. Payton passes to Brown. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brown the pass to Mahimi. Payton kicks to Bertans. To the middle, stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Thompson in the posts. Mahimi on him. Here's Windler. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Windler's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. One-on-one here, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, we know Wagner's going to find a way to get his points. It doesn't matter if he's in the half court or in that instance in transition.
Here's Sexton, drops in the layup for 2. Sexton's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And finished off by Berton.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for your Wizards.
That free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he sinks the second.
Well, he is now in the defining years of his career. John Wall is a masterful competitor who is capable of dominating.
Here's Sexton. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Hachimura down low, guarded by Porter, and Sexton over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Wizards now. Here's Bunga. Rebound, Love.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Porter. Here's Drummond, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Osman. Yes, that goes in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Beal finds Hachimura. Beal drives in. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Love the pass to Porter. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Wall. Pass to Sexton. From deep three-point range. Washington with the rebound. Outside, Wall. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's just great assertiveness from John Wall. So comfortable operating inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good by Porter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And stolen by Sexton. There's the triple. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. 5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's Cleveland heading. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Ball runs the play with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bunga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Inside, Beal. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Sexton's shot is good.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Left side, Beal. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Osman. And he uses the glass on the layup. Osman's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Ball passes to Bryant. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Osman, defended by Bryant. And it's Osman missing. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Ball against Sexton. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Wall.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Windler. Over in the corner, Osman. 5 to shoot. Here's Nance. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Payton comes in for Bradley Beal. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Smith the pass to Payton. Kicks to Mahinmi. Smith dishes to Payton. For the lead. Not as good off the back rim and in. Smith's got his second basket. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2 wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
The drive by Smith, and it's in there. Smith's got it all tied up now for Washington.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Porter passes to Windler. And the layup's good off the glass. Windler's got 6 points. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Garland with the bucket.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Wizards passing it around. Smith with it. Garland picks him up. And Smith gets double teamed. Brown finds Mahinmi. The shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Garland, the pass to Windler. On the wing, Nance. Back to Porter. Passes it to Windler. Here's Garland. Misses the three. Here's Mahimi. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Cavaliers on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Well, the Wizards shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. To the inside. Uses the glass to drop it in. Berton's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. And sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Porter dishes to Thompson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
All with it. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 4.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
And they pick up 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Smith on the wing. Back to Wall. Good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wall's got the lead back up to 4 now for Washington. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. Outside, Beal. Outside, Wall. Now the feed to Bryant. Shoots. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
And that one's good. Love.
Man, this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. All with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Wall against Sexton. Wall, good. And the Wizards lead by 3.
That's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
The shot's good from Love.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Out to the right wing. And Beal kicks to Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. Wall's shot is good. Wall's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that, to me, is an example of where the work in the weight room pays off. Wall absorbs contact and still guides it in.
It's Beal on the wing. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. Back to Beal. The pass to Wall. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love the pass to Drummond. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now Wall. Rebound Andre Drummond. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Sexton. Got it!
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
And Wall. Here we go now. The layup missed. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Sexton for three. It's off. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous...
no-look alley-oop to a one-handed throwdown? What kind of supplements are they taking? Whatever it is, I want some. Not that I would ever need any, but I mean, you know. Now, vote for your top play of the week. And I know you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of their home fans. And the Heat definitely look motivated as we are new.
Hey, Kevin, we all are.
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group.
Here we go.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Miami, Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. Shot by Crowder, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better. A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Crowder with the steal. Here's Adebayo, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And there's the pass to Beal. Puts up a 3. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Ball taking his time here. Shoots over Dragic. And it's Miami with the rebound. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Beal with the steal. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Wall. Back to Hachimura. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, the endurance from Hachimura here. I mean, absorbs the foul and still snags the end.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the contest. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dragic against Wall. From 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Fires, high post. Bryant's shot is off.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, look, that's just the energy that Butler displays. A fiery personality who welcomes overcoming all types of challenges.
Heroes checked in for Robinson. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Beal on the wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Dragic against Wall. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Offensive rebound.
You know, it's all about staying active on the glass. When Hachimura goes hard after the boards, it helps.
Left side, Butler. Up top, Dragic. Covered by Wall. Dragic dishes to Crowder. Butler against Brown. The putback. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Wall passes to Bertans. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
It's the hero. Jacks up a three. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Beal. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Olynyk, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Then for the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Miami trailing. One-on-one here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Adebayo. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Dragic against Smith. The Wizards with another miss.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Hero drills the three-pointer. Here's Mahinmi. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Ian Mahinmi. Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Now Iguodala. Down low. Here's Olynyk. Rebound by Mahinmi. Washington trailing. Here's Wagner. Rebound by Iguodala. Left side Jones. And a missed layup. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Iguodala with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. And it's Jones. That's on the assist by Iguodala.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Smith with it. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jones, the pass to Olynyk. He kicks it to Robinson. From past the arc. Washington with the rebound. Mahinmi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ryan needs checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Now here is Smith. G right on him. Three-pointer. Bryant's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From deep, Iguodala. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Bryant dishes to Payton. And Bryant kicks to Payton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Smith against Olynyk. The tray. Kept alive. They shoot again. And Bryant puts it in.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Smith. No good that time. Good work defensively by Jones. Wagner kicks to Smith. Pass to Bonga. Payton surveying the floor. Over Iguodala. He's off on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. It's stolen. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, man, how about the athleticism from Wagner on the fast break? I mean, he gets up the court fast to finish it.
Now the pass to Hero. Robinson for three. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Smith, the pass to Wagner. Connects on the 9-footer. And now a 5-point Wizards lead.
Nice flow to the sequence. Wagner with the quick trigger, but stays in perfect rhythm on the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Here's Olynyk. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
On the wing, Bryant. Olynyk is covering.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bonga, guarded by Robinson. Payton outside, just 4 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Olynyk. Over Bryant. A second chance effort. And Olynyk with the lay-in. Olynyk's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, I love that aggressiveness from Olynyk. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup work.
Smith, the pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And at the end of the period. And that does it for our halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Dragic. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the center position.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
That shot off. Washington leading now by 3. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. It's Butler. They grabbed their own miss. Crowder hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
To the inside, and Bryant slams it in.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
And Crowder slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And finished off by Beal.
See, I love how Bill didn't settle for the layup right there. He made sure to finish it with strength.
Right wing. Back to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Three-pointer, Butler. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 8 rebounds in this game. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
The Heat making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Wall attacking. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. The Wizards have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Iguodala finds Dragic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, the veteran leadership and wisdom Iguodala offers, I mean, it's huge. I mean, he's a glue guy who does whatever is asked of him.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the shot is long. He'd have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8, and slam dunk by Butler.
Look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
Wall dishes to Mahinmi, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Mahinmi's got his second bucket of the game to go as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Dragic with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three like that.
Left side, Wall. Mahinmi controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Dragic, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
A different look for Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Andre Iguodala. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Washington. Beal taking his time here. To the paint. Here's Mahinmi. And the layup falls. Mahinmi's got 8.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he should play it.
Outside, Beal. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Mahinmi. The kick out to Brown. Beal gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 1. And Jones has it in the corner.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Smith outside. Over Adebayo. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Heat shooting not great, 40% for the game. So on the floor for Washington. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Hachimura out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3. Here's Crowder. Lays it up off the glass. Crowder's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And here's Smith. To the middle. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Beal. It's hauled in by the Heat. Heroes got his 4th rebound in this one. Dragic finds Robinson. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. The Wizards with the lead. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Wall, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Miami now. Outside, Dragic. Inside, to the middle. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Right side, Dragic. Just 5 on the clock.
Wall is so superb at getting under the man's skin, not letting anyone around him get comfortable.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
All against Dragic. Now here is Hachimura. Feeds to Bryant. And it's good, 2 points. And the Wizards lead by 3.
You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
It's stolen by Bryant. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hachimura's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
Yeah, he's not afraid to step up in a big spot. Hachimura, I like to see him up his intensity and deliver.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Nuggets looking it over. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. Tips Throws it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Crowder. Passes it to Adebayo. They need this. That one drops for him.
Oh, you got to admire Butler's toughness. I mean, he's always ready to take on the defense and score on them.
Wizards leading by 7. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Tries again. Beal pulls it in. Here's Bonga to the paint. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Wizards passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's the Heat with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Dragic from outside. Washington with the rebound.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
The kick out to Wall. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Oh, such a tough-minded player. Butler relishes the opportunity to make plays in the clutch.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Right side, Beal. All sorts of time. Up again, and Wall able to finish.
And the vertical of Wall, he gets off the floor fast to collect second chance opportunities.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris.